Hi, this is Joe again with another review. For the sake of this review, we're going to discuss the 8th Friday the 13th movie, which of course is Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Not only should Jason take Manhattan, he should keep Manhattan. Alright? That's how bad this movie is. I mean, this movie was really, really bad. Because after 7 movies of Jason being in the woods, killing horny teenagers, how many times can you see the same thing 7 times? I mean, it's like, all you have to do is like repeat the first 2 movies again and again and again. That's how you get all the other films. But for the 8th one, they said, okay, we got tired of seeing Jason killing horny teenagers in the woods. Let's change locations. So what they decided to do is try to bring Jason into New York City and start killing people in New York City. Now, if you want to do a movie like that, you do a movie on the Son of Sam serial killer, which happened in the 1970s. But that was a real serial killer. Now, you have Jason in New York City. Of course, the plot of this movie is that a bunch of horny teenagers who are seniors in high school, in a local high school, go on a boat. It looks like an old broken down cargo ship to go from Crystal Lake to New York City, because somehow Crystal Lake, instead of being this isolated little lake in the middle of, like I say, upstate New York or something, or in the woods of New Jersey, which the original film was, somehow could go into the ocean, or at least into the East River, the Hudson River or something, and which eventually does. And most of the time on this movie is with the cast going on the ship, getting killed off one by one. You didn't even have in New York City until maybe the last 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes of the film. So it takes over an hour, at least over an hour of this film. Well, I didn't really time it, but I know it's over an hour before you even get into New York City. Because New York City is one of the most expensive, at least at that time, it's one of the most, not the most expensive place to film in, other than maybe in California, in LA or San Francisco area. So it's very expensive to film. That's why a lot of film crews film in Canada, because you get tax breaks up there. And I know that's the case today, 2020. By that time, yeah, most film crews film in Canada because of they got bigger tax breaks up there for film crews, at least from Hollywood. So it took a real long time. It's like real long time to get there, and it's like Friday the 13th meets the Love Boat or something. With Jason killing people off the boat. He does it, pretty much one by one, and they finally get to New York, and of course there's a famous scene where Jason, only 2 survivors from the ship were left. The son of the captain and another girl, and they get on the get into the subway system in New York. And here comes Jason going down the escalator, throwing people off the escalators. People do that anyway. You don't need Jason Voorhees to throw people off an escalator in the subway station in New York City. New Yorkers do that to other New Yorkers and tourists and stuff. So they don't need Jason. They don't need to watch this movie to see something like that happen in the New York City subway system. Anyway, they get on the subway, and actually, that's not what the New York City subway trains looked like back then, 1989. It's not. So to know there was a movie set or a movie studio, because that was not what the subway cars looked like back then in 1989. They don't. And I know because actually I was alive back then, so I know all that stuff. So then after they get out of the train, they got out of the train system into Times Square. And yes, that was what Times Square looked like back then. And this is how long ago this was. In the background, in one scene, I think it's the same building that has the ball drop. One Times Square. Now, of course, this was the days before you had the Naked Cowboy, or the pedestrian walkway in Times Square. It's a little bit more safer, a little more cleaner. We didn't have all those X-rated movie houses in Times Square at that time. Now, like you did back in 1989 when this movie came out. so it's a little more grittier, a little more dirtier in Times Square then, and now it's like completely different. Now it's like a little more family friendly now than it was back in 1989. But you do see in the background a logo, the famous Batman logo from the very first, the 1989 Batman movie. I am not kidding. You actually do see the Batman shield, as a billboard in Times Square. So Jason is chasing those two survivors through Times Square, and here's a group of punk rockers, a group of punks listening to a boombox, and here goes Jason, goes right on through, breaks, walks through, literally through the boombox like it was nothing, and the guys are like, "Hey, who the F do you think you are?" and all that stuff, and Jason turns around and he literally takes off his hockey mask, and they go like, okay, we're not gonna mess with you. And one of the other guys, who I should say was the last survivor before he got killed, he was training as a boxer, so he was challenging Jason to a fist fight. So he was giving this guy Jason shot after shot. All places hitting him in the fucking hockey mask. I mean, what a stupid idiot this guy is. It's like when you used to see those videos on YouTube of famous baseball brawls where a batter will hit a catcher wearing that catcher's mask on. Like the same stupid thing. I said, why are you hitting the guy with the goalie mask on? I mean, come on, what a stupid idiot! What a effing idiot this guy was. And of course, after he gets killed, and seeing Jason go through time, and as a matter of fact, Kane Hodder, who was playing Jason in this film, he was actually walking around Times Square in character, with the mask and the outfit and stuff, and you should see the looks that he was getting from. And I'm surprised he was able to, keep in control over laughing at his people. Say, "Hey, that's Jason," because it's a different attitude about Jason in 1989 that was maybe early in the film series. But of course, what happens is, of course, how they're going to kill Jason off in this movie. They use toxic waste. I am not kidding, because Jason traps these two, the last two survivors, in the sewer system in New York City, and there was a foreman there who, of course, eventually gets killed by Jason. Tells him, "Look, I'm going to have to get," and they ask this guy for help. He said, "Okay, I'll help you, but we have to get out of here within the next 10 minutes, because they're going to flood the whole sewer system with toxic waste." That's how they dump it. And they're going to dump the toxic waste throughout the whole sewer system in here, so we have to get out of here within the next 10 minutes. And of course, they eventually didn't get out. Well, the two survivors was able to hang on a ladder on the way out, and they were high enough so they didn't get hit with the toxic waste. But Jason did, and it was completely dissolved, including the hockey mask. So that's how this movie pretty much ended. And the two survivors said, "Oh, I can't believe we survived Jason," all that stuff. But I should point out that the school teacher who was in charge of the school trip doesn't believe in Jason at all. And then, of course, when he does see Jason, he says, "Oh crap, he's actually real." and then, of course, he ends up getting killed. But at this point, you always like to see, the biggest dumbasses getting killed in these movies, and that's what, unfortunately, is what happened in these things. So, but I didn't see that point 8, even though it took a long time finally get to Manhattan or New York City. But I don't see it's one of the more entertaining, ended as a stupid of a premise as this one is. It's one of the more entertaining versions, entries, I should say, of this whole series. So that's my review of Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Please click on the video, please subscribe to my channel, please forward this video onto your Facebook pages. You can check out all my videos on my YouTube channel at RowdyC.com, so on WDY and that's C.com. The homepage of my reviewer, Chris Lee Moore, and please check out all of his videos on his website. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.